Oh my god, hello you guys. It's been a while. So I just wanted to come up on here and do a pick a card of what you need to know right now. I don't know, I felt really called to do it, so here I am. And hope you guys enjoy. It's a whole little setup too now. So yeah. Let's jump right into it. Alright, you guys, so I wanted to just shuffle the cards before actually talking about it. So, pound number one, I shuffled the cards out of camera because, I don't know, it's my preference. And yeah, so you guys might be at a life path 8 or have Scorpio or be a Scorpio stellium, or just have Scorpio placements and Moon and Rising. Take it however it resonates. I feel like you're the type of individual that carries a lot of sorrow. That's a very Scorpio kind of vibe, because Scorpios tend to do that. Me myself, I am a Scorpio. I feel like there was recently a situation that brought a lot of disappointment, maybe like a breakup. It could be with a significant other. Sorry, I'm not looking at the camera directly. It's just when I'm channeling, I just need to space off. But anyways, there probably was a breakup between you and an individual, or just a family member. Maybe you had fights with your parents or something. So I do have a 5 of Cups in the Tower reverse. I feel like this is someone that's very stubborn, another Scorpio attribute. You're just so stubborn and changing. I feel like that's kind of what you need to do. I feel like that's what you need to hear right now, is the fact that when you take that step forward into moving and choosing yourself and actually having faith in the universe, I feel like that's when a lot of opportunities will come in for you. So maybe if you've been feeling I'm stagnant, I don't know what to do, and subconsciously that you've been well, I need to change in order to see change. And I'm just well, if you know what you need to do, why are you stopping yourself? Change is a scary thing, but as long as you're confident in the fact that the universe has your back, then nothing else can change that. Only yourself. I feel like the reason why you're just kind of scared of change is because you feel like you're gonna be alone. You're not gonna have anyone to share that new abundance with, or the fact that you're gonna be well, damn, I have everything, but I'm alone at the end of the day. But honestly, I feel like you are meant for success. I feel like regardless of how you feel, even though you might be feeling a little alone, it's that, or you could stay stuck and stagnant and very repetitive in nature. So that's what I have for you today, Pal One. That's basically what you need to hear, is get your ass up, go get your money, do what you need to do. And then I also pulled an oracle card where it says, it's called Slave. It says attribute to surrendering your power of choice to the divine with complete trust. So you need to trust the universe a little bit more, and you need to trust yourself too. I feel like there's a lack of what do you call a lack of I can't get it out. A lack of mindset. You feel like you don't deserve certain things, but you honestly do. And you know where that resurfaces from is this sadness, is this depression, it's this stagnation that has you stuck there in that mentality. So I feel like whenever you do move forward and you get out of that energy, you'll start to see a lot of success and a lot of new opportunities come your way. But for now, you need to get rid of that sadness in order to see actual success. That's tough. Sorry, I don't mean to be like that. I have a Mercury in Sagittarius. So take it how you will. I don't give a fuck. I'm just kidding. Well, I'm not kidding, because I really don't. If you feel some type of way, you feel some type of way. If you feel like there's If you feel some type of way of the way I like deliver the message, that's fine. You don't have to watch me. It's just weird. It's just weird because the fact that people take the time out of their day to like comment on like who you are is crazy to me. Bitch, if I don't like something, I just click out of it. It's crazy. I don't know why I went off that little rant. Maybe that's what pound number 2 needs to hear. I'm seeing like 2 things here. So I am seeing someone that needs to heal from their shadows. And it's funny because for pound number 2, that picture is like clouds and then the stars and it's in between. So it's like giving yin yang. So I feel like you're the type of you're the type of individual that is all about light attributes but also shadow attributes. So you know that dark and light need to coexist in order to be oneself, which I feel like you're probably very spiritual, and that's a good thing. I feel like a lot of people can mistake spirituality as in the sense of like, oh, it's always like happy and healing, and I know that's very repetitive and everyone hears that shit, but it's very true. And I feel like you are a rare of the bunch, and I feel like that's what you need to hear. I feel like you constantly need to allow yourself to feel special, because a lot of people can't comprehend that. A lot of people tend to only focus on the good and don't focus on the bad because they don't know how to handle the bad. And I feel like you're a good balance. So it's just being more appreciative of yourself and being that bitch, gender neutral, just so you know. However, I do feel like there could be something or someone holding you back, because I have the Knight of Pentacles and I feel like this masculine energy, I don't know why it's coming through, but masculine energy is coming very into this. It could either be a father or it could also be like someone you're in a relationship with, because you have the love card here, or it could be someone at work too, because 6 is an astrology house, it represents work. But anyways, I feel like there's a need for you to move from the situation and heal from it. So if you're in a relationship and you know this person's holding you back, there's a sense that you need to release them, because I feel like this is gonna continue on and you're just gonna feel like this. You're gonna feel like this 10 of Swords right here, where it's like you're indulging in your own suffering kind of vibe. And I feel like there's just a lot of fears that you need to face. Maybe it could be codependent issues that you have towards this individual, or you find yourself being codependent on this job rather than following what you really want to do. But what you need to hear right now is movement. Don't be scared and be who you need to be. You do have the Knight as your oracle card, so I feel like your light attributes, it says loyalty, romance, and charity, a love of honor. And the shadow attributes, ma'am, sir, allies to a destructive ruler or principal, romantic decisions. So how I was saying, some of you guys need to basically make a decision whether you want to remain in this relationship and stay in this 10 of Swords and your own suffering, or you have to make a move and like go towards actually healing towards your money, because it's 7. If you see, it's 17, so 7 plus 1 is 8. To me, that's very like scorpionic energy, and very obviously like your finances. And the 8th house in astrology signifies finances and resources. So maybe when you decide to move, you're going to start to heal and you're going to start to see more money come in for you. And then I also have another oracle card for you guys. So what I picked up on this one, I feel like there's a sense of that, how I said there's shadow work that needs to come through as well. So that's people that kind of need to do shadow work. I feel like there's a part of you that you take credibility of other people's work. So let's say you could claim to say that, oh, I made it, but you actually buy it elsewhere, someone else is making it. Or you could also be like a manager in a facility and like you're taking credibility for what other people are doing rather than yourself. So there's 2 sides to every story kind of vibe. I feel like there was like 2 different piles in this one. But yeah, you guys, that's kind of what you need to hear for pound number 2. You see, I'm gonna shut up because then I start yapping and the video goes on. So let me just pull cards first. Ooh, I got the chills just by thinking that. So I need to start yapping. So do you see, like, I want you to see this. Do you see how they have their hands open? Miss Girly Pop, I think you're ready to receive, as you should. Let me just finish pulling. Oh my god. I swear to God, I feel like I'm holding these. They're like backwards. Anyways, okay, let me just start off like this real quick, and then I'll put oracle towards the end. So how you guys saw, you guys are opening to receiving, and I feel like if you're in a relationship right now, I feel like it's nothing that you should be worried about. However, I do feel like you're the type of individuals that are always meditating or just grounding yourself. Like, you're very like self-care vibes, very empress kind of energy, so that's really beautiful. I feel like right now you still feel a little like, even though you're doing all these spiritual practices, you're still holding yourself back in a way, and I feel like that's your ego, because whenever I get the 6 of Wands reversed, that represents ego, very like kind of like, oh well, I don't have this, so why am I doing that? And that's so funny because the 4 of Cups is right here too, so it's someone that's like just kind of like refusing, like you're refusing to like make that movement forward. You're refusing to be like you keep telling yourself like, I'm not ready, like I'm still emotionally immature, but honestly you have what it takes. It's just the fact that it's like an ego thing that's holding you back. It's like your own ego that's like, oh no bitch, you're not ready. Like, why would you ever think that you're able to do that? And honestly, I feel like that's your biggest challenge right now, and I feel like that's why you meditate a lot or you ground yourself a lot in order to shut that ego out. And I feel like it's about that time, girl, where you need to just really tell it to shut the fuck up and like move forward. Excuse my language, I am a Mercury in Sag. I've been literally saying that for the past piles, but honestly, like, it is what it is, you know. Yeah, I feel like it's about that time where you start like shining and allow other people to see who you really are, like the magical being that you are. So you just need to quiet those voices, quiet that ego especially, and just be like, what's up, what's good, like what else are you gonna tell me? What else, how evil are you gonna be towards me? Because I don't give a fuck, you know. It's kind of like standing your own ground with literally your ego, with those voices. And that sounds crazy, but like, it's about time to like put your ego in its place. And yeah, I feel like what you need to hear right now is that you need to stop holding yourself back, because you have a lot of magic, a lot of potential, and I feel like you're not allowing the world to see that magic and potential. Let's pull some more for you. That is funny because I have these two. I'm not gonna say that right now, but y'all can see it. You're being very open to receive, but at the same time there is also a part of you that is scared of that change. That's funny because pound number 2 was literally talking about change as well, but in a different aspect. Them was more about like, oh, not feeling alone, but yours is more of like, what if I lose money in the process of this? So I feel like there is a very self-destructive behavior, even though you're like, oh, I'm able to receive, but at the same time you're not really putting so much faith in the fact that the universe has your back, because you think that you're gonna lose some. But hello, you win some, you lose some kind of energy. At the same time though, I feel like you're also the type of person that could be bitter if you're not grounding yourself. And I feel like you know this about yourself just because you do take the time to like literally heal and like listen to your inner voice, and you know this about yourself. But you're kind of like the type to undermine other people's work too, because you're not able to do what they're doing, or you don't have the courage to do that. And I feel like how I was saying, you do have the power to do what you want to do, but you also have to be logical and be like, well, shit's not gonna take off like right away. But that's the thing about the process. It's like you're building into becoming this person. So even though you're not seeing results right away, you still have to learn how to smell the roses in the process of it all. Not allow other people to drain your energy. Like, your energy is it's non-negotiable. Like, make sure if you go into whatever you want to do, your top priority. So that's what you need to hear upon number 3. I hope you guys liked it. But yeah, don't forget to subscribe. Go follow me on Instagram. I'm gonna be posting the monthly soon. But yeah, you guys, I hope you guys have an amazing day and amazing month. And until next time.